Okay, so this is one of MSI's cheaper gaming laptops, and it's probably one of the more popular price points we get asked about in store. It retails at $899 and comes with a free MSI branded carry case that sells for about £50. The model is the GF63 Thin. I like the design. I think it's got a much more cleaner look than some of the other gaming laptops out there. It's got a very simple design with a brushed metal lid. I think in 2019 a lot more people are looking for this clean aesthetic. The hinges are right on the corner. It doesn't run along the whole length, but it actually feels really well built. Inside we have the power button at the top right. It's kind of sunk below the metal top deck. The keyboard looks like a standard MSI one. It's got red and black theme with red LED that you can turn off if you don't like it. It's got a little bit of flex if you press down hard, but I didn't notice that when I was using it. I like the touchpad, the gestures, they're decent. You can scroll with 2 fingers, you can pinch to zoom, it feels accurate. So the screen, it's got to be my favourite part of this laptop. It's very sharp, it's bright, it's got good viewing angles, and it's got the really thin bezel, which is kind of new for this price point. The features slowly filtering down from the higher end models. It's a 15.6 inch IPS 60Hz refresh, which is all you really need for the 1650 MAX Q GPU. The ports on this laptop are mostly on the right hand side. On the left you've got a USB 3.1 and a power socket. On the right you've got a network, USB 3.1, USB 3.1 Type-C, headphone and a microphone. And on the back you've got a HDMI. The bottom is plastic, but it doesn't feel like it's poorly made. You can get inside fairly easy, there's only a few Phillips screws. This model has the 4-core i5 9300H CPU, 8GB of DDR4, 266 RAM in single channel. It's got 2 slots. It can be upgraded to 64GB if needed. For storage it's got the 256GB solid state NVMe M.2 drive, and it's got space to install a further 2.5 inch SATA drive at a later date if needed. 2 speakers are at the front corners. They sound good for laptop speakers and go fairly loud, but they don't have that much bass. My recommendation for gamers would be to get a decent headset. Cooling is handled by 1 fan, so it's fairly quiet on idle. The heat pipes are shared between the CPU and GPU. MSI Cooler Boost keeps everything good when gaming. It does get a little toasty when stress testing, but during game it's all good. The battery is fairly decent. I managed to get about 5 hours streaming YouTube and about 3 hours playing on PUBG. As you'd expect, it's got the gigabit network, it's got wireless AC, Bluetooth connectivity. So overall I think MSI did a decent job with this laptop. It's well built, it's nice and thin, but not that thin that it's caused them to compromise and mess up on the cooling. It's just a nice balance. So I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, subs if you loved it. I'm DTecSteve. Ta-da!